students present over here. On behalf of Gyan Bharati Group of Schools, I feel myself honored and privileged to be here as a part of this investiture ceremony, especially on this auspicious Youth Day. Youth is the best time of our life, and the way in which we all utilize this period will decide the nature of the upcoming years that lie ahead of us. The power of youth is the commonwealth for the entire nation and the entire world. Gyan Bharati Group of Schools promotes and encourages the leadership qualities among the students and inspire them to nurture and implement the same. After filling up the nomination forms and after proper screening of those, we are going to start the prefect system of our esteemed institution under the following heads: prefects, monitors, and second monitors. With this, I end up my speech wishing a very good luck to my beloved students and hope that they will execute their duties with full responsibilities and potentialities. Thank you.
श्रीमती गोपा बर्मन जी, मंजा सिंह, श्रीमती दुर्गा मुखर्जी महोदया, महोदया रंजिता राय चौधरी एवं ज्ञान भारती समूह के व्यवस्थापक रमाकांत जी, आप सबों का आज बड़े ही पुण्य अवसर पर स्वागत गोदावरी हॉल में करते हैं। आज का ये पावन दिवस युवाओं के लिए सर्वप्रथम समर्पित है। जैसे कि आज स्वामी विवेकानंद का जन्म दिवस है, इसे पूरे भारतवर्ष में युवा दिवस के रूप में भी मनाया जाता है। युवा दिवस के रूप में इसे हम लोग क्यों मनाते हैं, इसके पीछे क्या कारण है? तो एक सीमित कालखंड में मात्र 39 ईयर्स 39 वर्ष के उम्र तक में ही इन्होंने युवाओं के लिए अनेक महान कार्य किए। युवाओं को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए तरह तरह के मत दिए एवं हर समय आगे बढ़ने के लिए प्रेरित करते रहे। सर्वप्रथम उन्होंने युवाओं के लिए आह्वान किए कि युवा आगे बढ़ो, उठो, चलो, तब तक नहीं रुको जब तक कि तुम्हें स्वार्थ की सिद्धि, जब तक तुम्हें लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति न हो जाए। इस तरह अनेक ओजस्वी पूर्ण बातों को स्वामी बड़े ही आसानी से युवाओं को बीच बीच में कहते रहते थे और मन को उत्साहित करते रहते थे। वे बहुत ही कम उम्र में, लगभग 25 साल के उम्र में ही वो संन्यास की ओर चले गए थे। जैसे कि उनका नाम विवेक और आनंद से मिलकर बना हुआ है, विवेकानंद। जहां विवेक और आनंद का समागम होता है, वैसा पुरुष जुगों जुगों के बाद इस धरा में आविर्भाव हो सकता है। स्वामी विवेकानंद कोई सामान्य पुरुष नहीं थे, वो कई काल के बाद अवतरित होने वाले महापुरुष थे। उनका नामकरण भी कोई आसान लोग नहीं रखे थे, बल्कि उनके गुरुदेव रामकृष्ण परमहंस ने ही उनका नामकरण किए थे। जब उनको भारत का प्रतिनिधित्व करने के लिए शिकागो भेजा गया धर्म सम्मेलन में, तो उन्होंने बड़े ही सहज भाव से वेद वेदांत और हिंदू हिंदुत्व सनातन को समेटते हुए इतने आसानी से अपनी बातों को अनेक विद्वानों के बीच में, धर्म संबंधित विद्वानों के बीच में रखे कि सभी चकित रह गए। उनका कहने का तात्पर्य एक था कि मत भले अलग हो सकते हैं, सभी का रास्ता, सभी का मंजिल एक ही है कि हमें परमात्मा में समाहित होना है। और सबसे बड़ी बात है वसुधैव कुटुंबकम। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम के नारा उन्होंने वहीं से शुरू किए थे कि सारे पृथ्वी, सारे संसार हमारे कुटुंब है, हमारे अतिथि है। इसलिए आज हम सबों को मिलकर उनके बातों का अनुसरण करना चाहिए। अंत में उनका कालखंड बहुत ही सीमित होता है और समय आते आते मात्र 4 जुलाई 1902 को वे महासमाधि की ओर प्रस्थान कर जाते हैं। अंत में उनका धीरे धीरे वहीं पे समय समाप्त हो जाता है। भय से भारत मां के लाल का अंतिम समय उस दिन होता है और पूरा भारत गंभीर हो जाते हैं। हम सभी भारतीयों के बीच में आज वे जीवित नहीं है, लेकिन हम सभी भारतीय के आत्माओं में वो जन्मांतर तक जीवित रहेंगे। धन्यवाद।
आदित्य आर्यन pledge my utmost effort to acquire the knowledge, skills, attitude and behavior required for a student of our nation. I will continuously seek new knowledge and teach my fellow colleagues and friends what I have learned and will not hesitate to acknowledge I may learn from them. I pledge to respect all my teachers and faculty members, fellow senior and junior students, staffs, and all as individuals without any discrimination to gender, race, creed, national origin, and religion. To use all my acquired knowledge and skills for the service of humanity with competence, compassion, professionalism, and honesty, worthy of the trust bestowed upon me by the community. May I never forget that my education is a privilege bestowed on me by those who have entrusted their well-being and the well-being of others to me. I will continuously seek new knowledge and teach my fellow colleagues and friends what I have learned, and will not hesitate to acknowledge my limitations and my mistakes so that I will learn from them. I pledge to respect all my teachers and faculty members, fellow senior and junior students, staffs, and all as individuals without any discrimination to gender, race, or creed, national origin, and religion. I promise to use all my acquired knowledge and skills for the service of humanity with competence, compassion, professionalism, and honesty, worthy of the trust bestowed upon me by the community. May I never forget that my education is a privilege bestowed on me by those who have entrusted their well-being and the well-being of others to me. Respect all my teachers and faculty members, fellow senior and junior students, staffs, and all as individuals without any discrimination to gender, race or creed, national origin, and religion. I promise to use all my acquired knowledge and skills for the service of humanity with competence, compassion, professionalism, and honesty, worthy of the trust bestowed upon me by the community. May I never forget that my education is a privilege bestowed on me by those who have well-being and the well-being of others to me.
Perform our duty with utmost sincerity and dedication. We will endeavor to make our institution a model school, not only in academics, but also in moral values, sports, art and culture. Thank you.
Youth of that country. For the future of any country depends on the youth of that country. For the mobilization and modernization of that country, the youth must be educated and aware through communism, engagement, voluntary and social activism. They can champion causes that resonate with their values. National Youth Day is known as Vivekananda Jayanti. Its objective is to disseminate the ideas and philosophy of Swami Vivekananda, his life and his work. Today we celebrate this day to encourage young people to follow in his footsteps. It is important to educate the youth and enlighten them on the vital role they play in the well-being of our nation. Not only the urban youth, the young kids of these rural parts of India also have to be well educated to progress step towards a brighter future. The youth must be optimistic and positive and should not easily give up and feel defeated.
English medium. Give me 100 believing young men. I will transform India as the most powerful nation in the entire world, was said by Swami Vivekananda, whose 161st birth anniversary we are celebrating today. This day is also observed as National Youth Day since 1985. The youth are indeed the most dynamic and vibrant segment of the population in any country. Swami Vivekananda urged the Indian youth to develop an inquiring mind to arrive at the truth. He said that the youth must follow two mottos in life, that is, to strive for one's own salvation and to work for the welfare of the world. According to him, youth life is the most precious time. He said that the way in which you utilize this period will decide the nature of the coming years that lie ahead of you. Vivekananda, the prime disciple of Sri Ramakrishna Deva, hated fear and hypocrisy. He exhorted the youth to be strong and fearless, kind and benevolent, and to be strictly moral and of high character. He taught that patience, purity, and perseverance help the people to overcome all obstacles in life. Vivekananda believed that if the youth will work together, then great success can be achieved. He stressed the need for the youth to lead a responsible and dutiful life. He once said, "Whatever you think that you will be, if you think yourself to be weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself to be strong, strong you will be." He wanted that the youth must possess muscles of iron, nerves of steel, and the hearts that do not know how to quake. His message to the society was, "See for the highest, aim at the highest, and you will reach the highest." Keeping these words of Swami Vivekananda in mind, we, the youth of Gyan Bharati, must take the vow to fix high goals in life and to achieve this by our sincere efforts and hard work. Thank you.
My advice to you, be not afraid, be a hero. Always say that I have no fear. The greatest religion is to be true to your own self, to maintain your own dignity and your own strength. These words were said by the famous Indian saint Swami Vivekananda. Good morning. My name is Mangalam Kumargiri from class 11 Science, and today I feel proud and privileged to deliver a speech on the National Youth Day. The National Youth Day is celebrated to guide and motivate the students and the youth of India to maintain their high decorum and to maintain their strength in different sectors, to follow the correct path, to foster the idea of national integration, fraternity, and contribute to the growth of the nation. Today, January 12th, holds special importance as it marks the birthday of this visionary figure. Swami Vivekananda has inspired millions of people all around the world with his revolutionary ideas of education. His educational views were derived from Vedanta, the ancient Indian philosophy that talks about the unity of the self with the ultimate divinity. Vivekananda believed that education is the manifestation of perfection which is already within the man. Vivekananda was also quite empathic towards women education. He believed that women are the ones who are supposed to mold the next generation, and hence they decide the destiny of the nation. He famously said that there is not possibility of the welfare of the world unless the condition of women is improved. You cannot possibly expect the bird to fly on only one wing. Vivekananda received from his guru, Ramakrishna Paramhansa, an important teaching that Jiva is Shiva. It means that each individual is divinity itself. Vivekananda also contributed to education in different ways, such as self-education, self-knowledge, self-reliance, and value education, man-making education, character-building education, and so on. Indians were not the only ones who were influenced by him. Vivekananda's ideals and teachings also influenced the Western society. Vivekananda's historic address at the World's Parliament of Religions in Chicago in 1893 marked the watershed moment. His opening words, "Sisters and Brothers of America," not only captivated the audience, but also made them forget the sense of geographical boundaries and made them understand the universality of his message. Vivekananda talked about tolerance, acceptance, and the need for understanding among the diverse cultures and religions of the world. It is high time that we give serious thought to his philosophy on education. And now, let me conclude by remembering his clarion call to everybody. Arise, awake, and stop not till the desired end is reached. Be not afraid, because fear is the greatest of all miseries. Fear is the greatest of all superstitions, and it is fearlessness that brings heaven even in a moment. Therefore, arise, awake, and stop not till the desired goal is reached. Thank you.
Not believe that we are weak in any segment. All the powers of universe are already ours. With this positive attitude, it is we who have to put our hands to achieve our goals and to extract best of our abilities, to become the honest and responsible students of Gyan Bharati. Later in future, you will be responsible to add few more stars in the history of Gyan Bharati by turning over our school as one of the best educational institutions of this city, where all the students not only receive best of the academics, but also they will uplift their moral values, public speaking abilities, social and emotional skills. Everything is easy when you are busy, but nothing is easy when you are lazy. So I would like to pass a message that the hidden Swami Vivekananda, which is there inside you, awake him and please be positive so that whatever best you have, you can take out and show your best of the abilities to uplift the name of our school and to become an honest and smart citizen of our country. Thank you.
Dearest and dear students, those who are here today present, and the students, those who are studying in Gyan Bharati Vidyalaya, Gyan Bharati Vidyalaya Big Tent, Gyan Bharati Vidyalaya English Medium, Gyan Bharati Balika Vidyalaya, and Gyan Bharati specially Prathamik Vidyalaya. Now I would like to convey my Nanda sir, our manager, Gyan Bharati, Ronjita madam, principal, Gyan Bharati, Prathamik Vidyalaya, Durga madam, Gyan Bharati, Balika Vidyalayas, TIC, Ms. teacher in charge, and Mathura Prasad Jha, sir, from Gyan Bharati, Vidyapi, teacher in charge. Now, here I would also like to appreciate the work that has been done by all our staff members, including office. I would be grateful to all my teams of the teachers from all the 4 schools, Gyan Bharati Prathamik Vidyalaya, Gyan Bharati Vidyalaya English Medium, Gyan Bharati Balika Vidyalaya, and Gyan Bharati Vidyapi. I would like to give them a big hand and a great salute and appreciate them on these auspicious occasion. Children, you are the gem of the society. I want that you should come out with all your power and show that on stage performing and keep a footprint that you are the student of Gyan Bharati. Thank you.